Yeah, this is Metagame Minute, but we're in front of a different wall because I am moving and I need help getting this crap out of here.
3, 2, 1, go.
What's up, everybody? My name is Michael Lee Murphy. I'm one half of the Brothers Murph, and it's time for Metagame Minute, a weekly segment where we talk about something that's on our brains. And the only thing that's on my brain this week is moving, because that's what I'm doing right now. I recorded this like a month ago, and I could say that the mess is just because I'm moving. But again, this is a month before I moved. This is just my life. But I am moving this week. And probably to this point, I have not moved these games because it's just a lot. It's a lot. What do I do with you folks? So I'm curious if you have ever moved houses or domiciles, or you've ever moved your game collection from one space into a new gaming space, room to room, or whatever. What has been your method of moving board games in some way that approaches efficiency? I don't know, based off the last time we moved this, if there is a great way to move your collection. Because board games are weird. They're heavy. They're these little boxes that are dense. Each of these on its own is not so much, but they add up quick if you're starting to carry around large amounts of them. And they also, for being so nice and neat in boxes, don't travel very well. Like we were going to, when we moved last time here, we started getting boxes, and we started putting these boxes in boxes, and for whatever reason, that made my brain freak out. Like, there are already boxes. Why do these boxes need to go into another box? Is this box even being packed efficiently? What's the point of all this? And it's almost quit altogether. So what we did instead was we took these Kallax shelves and we took like the big movers saran wrap stuff that you at the end of a convention, you put your pallets together, make sure stuff doesn't all fall over the place. And we took those giant saran wrap things and just saran wrapped each shelf individually with all the games on it. Just loaded, they're loaded as they are now, and they are quite heavy. And we just saran wrapped the butt end out of them and hoped for the best. We then got on like a little hand truck, a little dolly, and moved them. And that included going upstairs and all that weight bouncing as they were just kind of tossed up the stairs. So we could do that again, but I'm not sure the Kallaxes will survive another one of those types of journeys because they're just not built to do that. That's not what they do. You're putting a lot of undue stress on hinges, and these things are put together with basically sort of glued together sawdust. Not the most structural stuff on earth. So I don't think that's going to be good, and I think I'm reaching the conclusion that maybe the best thing, because I don't think I can box the boxes. I don't think I can do that. It's just to get handfuls and stuff my car as full as I can. I'm moving literally 2 miles away and just shuttling over games in 3 or 4, 6 or 8 car trips. So I'm curious, if you've moved your games, did you have any clever ways of going about it? Did you just kind of grunt it out and carry handfuls? Did you put them in boxes and it somehow made sense to you to do? Or did you try something that was sort of dodgy but worked once and maybe could work again, but probably not? I think we'd be pushing the Kallaxes a bit beyond their limitations if we tried to go downstairs. Gravity is a compelling force when you're adding a lot of weight. So I don't know. I'm moving, and this is one area where I've just always been thinking I'm gonna think about it later. I'll figure it out later. But later is here now. So any tips and tricks would be much appreciated. Hit those comments with how you have ever moved your games. How great was it? How horrible was it? A little bit of confidence that just a "you can do it, buddy" would be great. And I know we'll get it done one way or another, but it's gonna be a thing. When you have 300 board games, it's one thing, and then you have to move 300 board games, and you're I have a problem. It's really what it is. I own too much stuff. I get it. I'm a hoarder. So let me know in the comments below what you think about moving them games. And just remember that whether or not you decide to saran wrap your games, throw them all away so you don't have to deal with it at all, or anything in between, the more meta, the more beta. Thanks so much for joining for another Metagame Minute. I really appreciate it. If you want to see Nick's Metagame Minute from last week, it's going to be just over there. If you want to see another cool Brothers Murph video, it's going to be just down there. And please make sure to subscribe so that you know when we have videos coming live. Make sure you get that bell notification turned on so that you never miss a single thing from the Brothers Murph. Thank you.